Hello, 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 hello. This is Kashindi Andreas again for the Namjin's Infotainment YouTube channel, and I'm the host here. And this time around, I just want to talk to you about something very, very important, which a lot of people don't pay much attention to, this is the value of nutritional supplementation that you put in your body from whatever company you get them from. All right. It is important for you to know that nutritional companies, some of them just use, some nutritional companies use organic, 100% organic ingredients for all their products. And actually, the only company that I know that does that is Neolife, or GNLD, or Golden Neolife Diamite. Okay, it's the same name. I'm just using the different names because the names kept on changing. But today we call it Neolife. Neolife is the company that has all the products that we have. They actually are 100%, they are sourced from 100% organic ingredients. Okay? So that is why we don't add chemicals, we don't use additives, we don't put preservatives in our products, we don't put any colorants or any extra, anything that's not 100% organic. We don't do that in our products. Okay? So here I have got then a number of big organizations, world organizations. If I can come close, I hope that you can see that. Let me just maybe do that and come a bit closer for you to see all the different organizations, big organizations that in the world today that have given Neolife as a company a stamp of approval. They have approved our products for distribution, for safety, and for efficacy. Okay, so it's very important for you to know that. Now, these organizations are very important because if you've heard of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, it's based in America. When COVID-19 broke a few years ago, in fact, the company that the organization that was qualified to tell the world about COVID-19 and all whatever happened with COVID-19 was the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention in the US, right? This is the center that actually feeds the World Health Organization with information that they release on their websites about COVID, about diseases, about things, anything to do with diseases or ailments and things like that. So the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is on record as a company that has given a stamp of approval for Neolife products because they have tested their Neolife products and they found out that they are actually 100% organic. They don't contain any ingredients that are bad for human health. Okay. Now I cannot say the same about any other nutritional company out there because there are a lot of them that have not done enough research. There are lots of them that have done some research, but they still put genetically modified ingredients, for example, in their products, or they add other things that are not 100% organic in their products, which could be dangerous for human health. And they will not tell you that, and their distributors will not tell you that as well. Okay, so it's unfortunate that we live in this world where it's a capitalist world where people just want to make money at the expense of human health, for example. Okay, so the Centers for Disease Control is one of those organizations. The Global Science Network is another one that's also very, very important, and it's also based in the US, but it has scientists and officials in different countries around the world who come together on a regular basis to review things and to make sure that things are working fine, and that whatever ingredients are put in any products, especially for Neolife, they are sourced from organic, they are human natural, and they are sourced from organic sources. Okay? The Scientific Advisory Board, of course, which is the group of scientists that make Neolife products, that come up with the blueprints of all the products that Neolife sells, whether it's healthcare products or whether it's nutritional supplements, whether it's personal care products like the lotions that we use and things like that. Whether it's the cleaning products that we have, whether it's the herbal alternatives that we have. So all those products have been given the stamp of approval by the Scientific Advisory Board of Neolife. The United States Department of Agriculture, or USDA, right? The United States Department of Agriculture It also is responsible for standardization and testing of products in order to make sure that there is nothing that can harm a human being who will take those products. Okay, so the United States Department of Agriculture, in fact, it was the first organization that did research on our carotenoid complex, and they found out astoundingly that you can take it can boost your immune system by 37.6% in just 20 days of taking 20 tablets. It was the first organization that tested our products. When they saw that we wrote on the seal on the bottle, they didn't believe it. So they took the products and they took it to their lab and they tested them on human beings, and they found out that it's actually true. And they came out with a very, very good report that helped us to build a very, very strong business based on the carotenoid complexes A products. Okay, and then we have the FASEB. FASEB is the Federation for American Society for Experimental Biology. The Federation for American Societies for Experimental Biology is another organization that has given a stamp of approval to Neolife products and to Neolife as a company to continue doing the best they are doing in terms of producing products that are good for human health. So that's very, very important. And then we have OTCO, that's the Oregon Tilth Certified Organic. It's a non-profit organization based in Oregon, in the United States again, that does a lot of research and education on organic products, organic meat, for example, organic everything. They study all these things and they come up with reports that are being put in the public domain to educate people and to help people to live healthier lives and all that. Okay, so the Oregon Tilth Certified Organic is a very, very important organization, and it's based in the US as well. And then we have ILSA, which is the International Life Sciences Institute. International Life Sciences Institute is also based in the US, and it's another organization that has also given a stamp of approval to Neolife products. All right, and then we have the American College of Nutrition. The American College of Nutrition, ACN. ACN is also based in the US, and they have also given their stamp of approval to Neolife products because they have tested all our products and they've seen that the efficacy is good, the quality is good, the sources are organic and everything like that. And then we have the Stanford Health Library. The Stanford Health Library, if you know a bit about the US, you would know that Stanford University is probably the second or third best university in the world, or in the US. I think maybe fourth or so in the world, but it is under number 5. I think it's in the top 5 best universities in the world, with Harvard Medical School. Harvard Medical School is actually on record. It's not here, but it's on record supporting Neolife products as well, because they've also taken time to go and test our products, and they found out that they're good for human health as well. So the Stanford Health Library is also part of these organizations that have given us a stamp of approval. The next one is the Linus Pauling Institute. Linus Pauling Institute. Now, if you know Linus Pauling, the Linus Pauling Institute is an institute that was started by Dr. Linus Pauling, who won a Nobel Prize in 1962, a Nobel Peace Prize for his discoveries in human science. And then he won another Nobel Peace Prize for chemistry. No, not a Peace Prize, but a Nobel Chemistry Prize in 1954. All right. So this man is a world-renowned scientist, and he then started the Linus Pauling Institute, which is still based in the US today, and they are also on record because his institute has also studied Neolife products, and they found out that they are good. And all these organizations are different bodies. They are not related to each other. They are all different independent bodies. I mean, the United States Department of Agriculture, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. You talk of all these places. And then the last one is the International Standard, or ISO, International Organization for Standardization. So this one is the one that controls the standards of products that are coming out, that are being manufactured around the world. So it's also on record, because they have also tested Neolife products, and they found out that the Neolife products are good. They don't contain any ingredients that are harmful to human beings. They are good for human health, and so they have gone on record. Just to mention a few. We have a lot of them. We have a lot of them today, but okay. So and then at the end, so if you are out there and you don't believe that Neolife products are good for people, because I get a lot of people who are asking questions, or do they have any side effects? I'm like, no, they don't have any side effects. Oh, is there anything? I met a guy who thought he's very well educated, and he was like asking like to say, oh, is there any product that doesn't have a side effect? All products have have side effects. I'm like, okay, do you know that there are two different types of side effects? There are positive side effects and there are negative side effects. Which one are you talking about? Oh, the negative ones, of course. I'm like, okay, Neolife products, none of the products have a negative side effects. Of course, if we go into the biochemistry of the products and we go and delve into that, then I'll be able to tell you which product, for example, if you know, because there are products where you can't take too much of it. For example, if you're pregnant, like vitamin C, if you take a lot of vitamin C, the child might be born. But it's not a negative side effect. It's just a cautious thing that you need to know. For example, to say vitamin C in general, or even if you just were to eat oranges, organically grown oranges, a lot of them, because they contain a lot of ascorbic acid or vitamin C in layman's terms, you will see that if you eat a lot of oranges and you consume products or anything that contains a lot of ascorbic acid, your child might be born dependent on ascorbic acid or vitamin C. Okay, so that's what we tell people. Or to say vitamin A is not good for pregnant women because it might accelerate the process of maybe losing a baby or something. But that's vitamin A as it is naturally, not necessarily the one from Neolife. But I'm just saying, like, that's what we're saying. So Neolife products don't have any side effects. So I want to end off this little video here to just give you some more reassurance and to read out a letter that was written by the Neolife Scientific Advisory Board. This is a letter, right? And I just want to read it out for you. And it is on the Neolife position. So it's a Neolife position statement on genetically modified ingredients or genetically modified organisms or GMOs, okay? So it goes like this. The Scientific Advisory Board for Neolife has been aware of the increasing presence of genetically modified organisms within the Earth biosphere in general, and our food supply in particular for many years now. We first began watching developments closely in the 1980s. Imagine, 1980s is a long time. Okay, our primary concerns relate to the introduction of genetically modified DNA or deoxyribonucleic acid, also known as transgenic deoxyribonucleic acid or DNA, into the human food chain. It is our belief that the genetic manipulation that is involved in these GMOs or genetically modified organisms could not occur naturally within nature and thus have no place in our products. Okay, so GMOs have no place in any of Neolife products. So that's why none of Neolife products today have any genetically modified organisms or have been sourced from GMO or genetically modified organisms or genetically modified anything, all right? Therefore, though there has not been any specific research that shows a direct link or health risk related with this modified DNA, it is the Scientific Advisory Board's position, therefore, that there are still too many unanswered questions for us to allow genetically modified DNA into our products. We have therefore directed all our manufacturers and suppliers to guarantee that all raw materials are free of genetically modified DNA, and we monitor the situation closely in our laboratories and factories. Because of this, we can emphatically say that Neolife products do not contain genetically modified organisms in general or genetically modified DNA in particular. So the statement ends like that. So that is a statement, excuse me, that is a statement that just shows you how serious Neolife as a company is. And again, ask around, okay? I'm not a devil's advocate here, all right? But ask around other nutritional supplement companies that produce nutritional supplements. ask them if they have something like this, if they can put it on record. Because when you put it on record like this, it means that if somebody were to test your product and they find a GMO ingredient in it, they can sue the company for billions. Ask around if you want to know whether Neolife is the right company for you to get involved in or to use their products. This is the evidence. This is the evidence that we have. This is the evidence, and this is the evidence. Okay? So it is very, very important for me to just do that. Okay? So I will just end here. If you have any questions, please call my number. My number is +264 8137 60041. That's my mobile number that's on WhatsApp. You can WhatsApp me a message on there or a voice note or whatever. And I'll be able to assist you with anything related to General D products or Neolife products, or even the building of the business and things like that, because that's why I'm here. That's why we're doing this, okay? So all the best of Godspeed. I will see you in the next video. Take care then. Bye-bye.